Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel Italy, a place to love. My name is Antonio and I'm here to talk about my life in a small town in Basilicata region in the south of Italy. Okay, what do I want to talk today? In this video, I want to talk about that I spent a day on the beach. 2 days ago, me and my wife, we decided to spend the whole day on the beach, okay? Now, the title of the video is how much it cost me a day on the beach. How much it cost me a day on the beach from Montemilone. So basically, who is already subscribed, and actually I want to thank the 100 subscribers to my channel. For me it's already a big achievement to have 100 people who are technically following my videos. So 2 days ago, me and my wife, we decided to go to spend a day on the beach from Montemilone. Montemilone, for who doesn't know, is the town where I recently relocated. A small town in Basilicata region in the southern Italy. So let me talk a bit about this experience. Since I've relocated, I didn't have any time to go on the beach. Me and my wife, we had a bit of free time and we say, okay, let's go. So basically, let's start from the very first thing, okay? First of all, how far is the sea from Montemilone town? Now, the nearest place is around 60 kilometers, okay? I decided to go to a place that is nearly 70 kilometers, and then later I will tell you why I decided to go to this place. So let me say, it's not far. If I think 60, 70 kilometers, I don't consider that Montemilone is far from the beach. So basically, yeah, 60, 70 kilometers. It takes around 1 hour driving to go to the beach. So let me start and say, what time did I leave? I left around 7 in the morning. At 7 in the morning, me and my wife, we were already in the car because we said, okay, let's go and let's spend all day. We're gonna arrive around 8 o'clock. Now, I was driving very slow road. I took a road that wasn't the best decision, so it took me 15 minutes longer. But anyway, it was a nice trip, 1 hour driving. So basically we arrived anyway around 8, quarter past 8. So it took us 1 hour and 15 minutes. Let me say how much it cost me this day on the beach, because this is the main topic. Basically, I decided to put 20 euro petrol because I say, okay, it's 70 kilometers to go, 70 kilometers to come back. I said, let's put 20 euro. And so we have already spent 20 euro. If I want to go to the beach, I have to spend in petrol, let me say, 20 euro. Then once we arrived in Zapponeta. Now the town where we decided to go is called Zapponeta and is in Apulia region, because Apulia region, it's very very close, it's only 10 kilometers. I'm in Basilicata region, but I'm at the border with Apulia region. It's called Alto Bradano. I repeated already a few times these words, but just for you to understand where exactly I am. So we arrived to the beach, and so we had two options. One option was to go with our own umbrella and our own sunbeds you put in the car. If you have at home, you might decide that, and you go on in the free beach. There's plenty of free beaches in this area. in Zapponeta town there's plenty of free beaches, so you don't really have to go. You don't really have to go to a private beach. But me and my wife, in this case, we decided to go to a private beach because we don't have our own umbrella. So how much it cost the whole day on the beach? Um, Now to rent one umbrella and two sunbeds on the shore, very close to the shore, not really crowded places. I'm not a fan of crowded places. So we spent 15 euro, 15 for the whole day. So it's not too bad. Let me say, I know there are places in Italy where you can even spend 40, 50, up to 100 euro a day. So, for example, if I decided to go to the nearest town to Zapponeta, that is called Margherita di Savoia, that it's more touristic, I would have spent, I guess, 20, 25 euro to rent the whole day. But I decided to go to Zapponeta. I like the sea over there. It's nice, there's plenty of sand, it's not rocky. So, and so we spent 20 euro for the petrol, we spent 15 euro for the umbrella and the two sunbeds. Okay, we call it ombrellone, the big umbrella that you have on the beach. Sombrero, maybe someone might call it sombrero. And we are at 35 euro. Then we also had to have lunch somewhere. For lunch, we had two options, okay? Um, Let me say three options, but at the moment I want to consider just two options because at the end of the video I want to give you three options of how much I would have spent in three different ways. So another way was to okay, the lunch. No, so one option was, for example, to go to the bakery in Zapponeta before you go to the beach, and you can decide to spend between 5 or let's say 10 euro of pizza. They make beautiful pizza, one of the best pizzas, but not the pizzas that you eat in the restaurant, okay? It's a kind of bread pizza. It's typical, unique Italian pizza that in Italy you find everywhere, but it's not the pizza the typical round pizza that you find in pizzeria anywhere in the world, okay? It's not that. It's a bread pizza, it's quite thick, very nice, with different flavor, with onions, with whatever you want, you might find it. And it's renomated, Zapponeta pizza, Margherita di Savoia, but all the pizzas it's sold in the bakery in these towns are amazing, are top. Food here, you can't complain. I will make videos about the food in the south of Italy, in Italy in general, but for me, in the south of Italy, is really the top. Okay, so we had the option to spend, let me say, I wanna um, I want to say, I mean, the highest I would have spent because I could have spent maybe just 5 euro for two people, but I say no, we buy 10 euro, whatever, 10 euro pizza. Or we had another option, for example, this private beach that we went in Zapponeta. They are also restaurant, so they do lunch food, so you can decide to go for dishes, main courses, second, whatever you like. They're a restaurant, so they have their own restaurant. And me and my wife, we choose for the second option. So we decided to go to eat to the restaurant that day, 2 days ago. And we bought fritto misto, so um, mixed fish, fried mixed fish, two lovely portion, and we paid 10 euro each for that. Plus drinks, water, whatever. Let me say we spent 25 euro for the lunch. Now, the option me and my wife choose, in total we spent 20 euro for the petrol, 15 euro for the umbrella, and we are at 35. Then we spend another 20 euro, 55 plus 5, €5. So we spend around €60, including a coffee and an ice cream. That's what we spend in total, uh, €60. Now, someone might say that we spend a lot for €60 for one day on the beach. For me, if I want to spoil a bit myself, so going to eat to the restaurant and having my own umbrella with the sunbeds in the private beach, whatever. So, but now let me go to the cheaper options, okay? These €60 we spent for the most expensive option. Then if we had chosen, for example, okay, €20 petrol and to buy pizza in the bakery, so to not go to eat in the restaurant, we would have spent then 20 plus 10, uh, €30 plus the umbrellas, €15. So we are around 45. Let me say you still want to have a coffee or a bottle of water or an ice cream. So from 45 to €50. So if you decide to not go to the restaurant, same option. You may save €10, okay, for a whole day on the beach. So it's €50 for a day on the beach. Again, someone might say that is very expensive. Doesn't matter, that's not important. Or let me say, let's go for the third option. So the cheapest option I could have chosen, okay? The cheapest option, if I want to go, if I prepare myself properly, basically I spend only €20 for the petrol, okay? Basically, I can have my own umbrella and my own sunbeds, and I go to a public beach. There's no difference between private and public. It's not that it's dirtier or cleaner. No, it's similar. It's the same. It's simply because you decide to go free and to go to the private beach. You don't have your own umbrella. So the cheapest option again could be just €20, because if I bring my own umbrella, if I bring my own sunbeds, if I bring my own food, I might decide to cook something the day before and I can eat it on the beach. It means I would have spent only €20. Okay, let's put another extra 5 in case you want to drink a coffee, an ice cream. For example, even if you go to the public beach in Italy, then you can walk and go to the private, because they're open, there are no fences. They're open, you can go to the bar of the private beach and you can buy your own ice cream, you can buy the ice cream, you can buy a coffee, water, whatever you want, but if you're well organized, you can spend €20 just for the petrol. And for me, let me say, if I'm planning to go in a summer period once or twice a week, I can organize myself and say, okay, listen, we do like that. We bring our own umbrella, we bring our own food. But because we were just tourists for one day, we say, okay, let's go for the dearest option, €60. I would like to know your feedbacks, your experience. And the last thing I want to say about this is, for example, that if I'm a tourist and I decide to go, for example, a week in the same place, Saponeta or Margherita di Savoia, I decide to go for a week and to rent an Airbnb or a bungalow or something similar to camping, bungalows in camping sites. I guess that would cost me around roughly, I'm not saying €100 a day for two people, but let's say the cheapest option maybe you might find for €60 a day. To be honest, I didn't check that much to see if how much are the prices to rent for a week, but I find out that would have been much more expensive for me, for example, to go to book a week and to spend €70 a day, and 70 per 7, uh, it's €490, €590 just to have a place, and then I have to put the food on top, and then I have to put extras. Maybe you want to go to the restaurant. So I'd say 1 week might cost around 1,000 euro. While here from Montemilone, I can freely decide to go to the beach. Okay, the only inconvenience is that I have to drive 1 hour, but to be honest, I don't care. I'd rather drive 1 hour and then spending the whole day. Then we left the place around 7 p.m. We arrived home around 8 p.m. And I still had a tail of petrol, I mean, in my car, because I didn't consume the whole 20 euro petrol. Let me say, maybe I still had another 5 or 7 euro left over in my in my car of petrol. So that's it. And then the very last thing I want to say, that basically if I go daily, I can check the forecast and see which days are the best. But if I decide to book in advance to spend less money, then I might be unlucky from the weather point of view. And so I don't find really convenient the idea to go and book for a week, unless I want to go in a touristic place like Sardinia, like Amalfi Coast, or Salento, down deep in Puglia region. So there are many options. But my video today wanted to focus just on how much I spent. I think I might go to the beach now, since I will start being a bit more free. I might go maybe till the mid of October. My plan is, because I consider myself Northern European, so I might not be, 25 degrees for me could be still the perfect day to swim. I don't care much about if the water is cold. For me, what is important is that the temperature outside during the day is around 25 degrees. That I set under 23, 25, I find a bit hard to swim, because once you're out from the water, you might feel a bit cold. And I don't like that feeling. I'm a bit spoiled from this point of view. So that's it, my friends. And thanks very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, put like. And to the next video, my friends. Bye from Antonio and Italy, a place to love. To the next video. Bye.